this time. We commit it to you, and we ask you in the name of Jesus that you will come and definitely make sense of your word to your people. I pray that they will remember it and they will act upon it. In Jesus' name we pray. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, some of us are so far, and unfortunately, even though I'm using the mic, I don't speak and I don't shout. So if you are far away, you come so I see you. And I love when I teach. I love to see your reaction. So you come a little closer. Please leave the back seat for those who are coming late. Leave the back seat for those who are coming late. If you come early, you come forward. And this morning, let's run through the theme. I want us to just look at the first half of the theme for this convention. And I want to talk about breaking barriers. I want to talk about breaking barriers. Well, if you were here yesterday, His Grace defined barrier. He told us what barrier is. And I know if I ask, you tell me what a barrier is. A barrier is something that impedes us. Now, something we go stop with. Sometimes we even this, even this thing, if they put them in a way where I can't go usai I want for go, then it has become a barrier. So a barrier is something that will restrict us or that will impede us. And in life, definitely there will be barriers. In life, definitely there will be obstacles. We can't avoid that. It is something that we would encounter. We will meet restrictions. We will meet things that will impede us in life. But the thing that is prevalent is that in Christ we can overcome those barriers. Am I correct? And it is sad, it is very, very sad to see people who could break barriers and they cannot break barrier. It is very sad. It is like a bulldozer. We all know a bulldozer. We know a bulldozer. Do we? We see the road construction company. It is like you call a machine a bulldozer, bring it to break a barrier, to remove a stone or to remove a wall, and that machine cannot. And it has the power, it has the engine, it has all the gadgets to break a wall. And this is what some of our life is like. The machine hums, the wheels turns, the engines will come on, but we cannot break barrier. But I pray today that by the end of this conference, you will break barrier. You definitely break barrier. You see, when we talk about barrier, I hope I'm not going too fast. When we talk about barriers, barriers could be physical. Am I correct? Am I correct? And if it is physical, let me hear you tell me name me some physical barriers, please. Just name me some physical. If you agree with me that barriers could be physical, then name me some. No, physical barriers. Yes, okay, the checkpoints. Like we have the toll roads now. Yes, okay. Right, okay, yes. We can join hands and we can make barriers. Okay, so physical barriers are there. Walls, gates, yes, walls, all right, are all physical barriers. We have these metal fence. We have metal barriers that we put. They are all physical. But with the physical barriers, when we encounter them, it is easy to find roads around. Am I correct? With physical barrier. If it is a wall, we sometimes we determine that I will climb the wall. You climb, you come over. Sometimes if it is a physical wall, you say, well, okay, let me break through the wall, or break through the gate, or break through the barrier. We find easy method. But suffice me to say, a lot of us are undergoing barriers that are spiritual. There are spiritual barriers also. And this is what I want to deal with today, this morning. Because this is the limitation for the body of Christ. This is the limitation that a lot of us accept. And because we accept it, and we just sit behind these barriers, age and everything pushes us, and we don't accomplish what we want to accomplish. Physical barrier, a lot of us had broken through. We had barriers to go to school. We had barriers that we break the barrier. We sell kerosene. We do small markets. Even in school, we sell butterscotch. We overcome the barrier that is there. We paid our school fee and we went to school. After school, we started encountering spiritual barriers. And there we can't, and we fail with all our education. A lot of people we see who don't go beyond the level they should go. And church, let me say this to you, and I will emphasize it. I will always emphasize it. The body is so demon conscious. Demons, before you were made, demons were there. And until Christ come back, capture them, and put them in the lake of fire, they will be there. So everything we attribute to demon. If I ask you now, spiritual barrier, the first thing you say, oh, demons. But let's forget it. I won't ask you because I want to just teach quickly and just impact you. If we have to succeed, if we want to accelerate, then we have to deal with these barriers. We have to deal with these barriers, this spiritual barrier. The first one is manipulation. Manipulation had become a barrier that we have to overcome. Manipulation. The second thing is emotional control. I'll take them slowly. We have to. Christians, we are so emotional now. Now we are so emotional. Very, very, very emotional. And we also have to change. We have to overcome negative thinking, and ignorance. Negative thinking, the last one is ignorance. Okay, are you with me? These are barriers we should now look at and look, because why I believe, you listen to me and then you will agree with me. Because Christians, I look at Christians, I've been saved for long. It is not, listen to me, and listen to me well. It is not what is happening here that is giving me the success that I have. No. This building and everything, this building and everything, it does not make us. It is us who makes this building. Are you listening to me? Today I came to let you see me and see where I have come from and see how I go. I come to use me to encourage you. No, people think it is all it is all the offering. No, it is not. The offerings don't make for us to accelerate. It does not. It is breaking this barrier, and it is prevalent. It is so prevalent in the body today. And I want to use one man to explain a lot of things to you this morning. Because a Christianity today is just about manipulation, it's just about emotional control, it's just about giving them a set of thinking, and we all in ignorance follow. We compared, we driving along in the traffic, and with the traffic. So we started comparing convention 10 years ago and convention now. For those of us who have saved, 10 years ago, convention in the morning is so full. So full. People come for the word. But now, 10 years later, nobody comes for the word. We come in the evening to see what we will wear, what we will hear, and who they will tell this and that. All these are correct, but we need to, and it is something that is eating up and making the body and individual not go before, not even reach their potential. They cannot accelerate. Am I going too fast? So we need to understand that God wants us to accelerate. But some of these things we should break. In Judges chapter 11. Screen, could you help me? Judges 11. I came and the Bible under this place I cannot find. And it is the only Bible I can read without my glasses. And if I use my glasses, people, you see, we have to overcome a lot of barriers. Everywhere I go, I have to explain the glasses I use. That now I want to go and take another. But if I go again, they'll give me the same thing. You see, people, they say, look, Pastor, now they don't get money, so now that glasses they wear even for, and that's what they talk now for now we come. My glasses then at the motorcar, no see the man will lock the motorcar. Maybe sometimes I'll be wearing, I yourself good thing, but not that, my eyes not for tolerate the lights they are so much. I should then give me a darker one where they read with. That's all. So some people don't get emotional, some people don't get their own sense of thinking, and in a barrier we get for break. Okay, please leave me alone. Judges chapter 11 verse 1. Okay, thank you, screen. Thank you. You will help me so much. Now, Jephthah, the Gileadite, was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of an harlot, and Gilead begat Jephthah. So Jephthah was a mighty man of valor. He was the son of an harlot. Am I correct? Was it his making? So let me say to you today, what is not of your making, don't allow it to become a barrier. Even if you are a son of an harlot, you never coaxed your father to go to an harlot or your mother to go. No. So don't let, number one, are you listening to me? Don't let even your mistakes, don't let even your mistakes become a vehicle to bring emotional control and manipulation so that barriers could be created. All right? Are you listening to me? No? If is any good thing, Philip said to Nathanael, could any good thing come from Nazareth? So all those who are born in Nazareth, they didn't choose where to get for them to give birth to. Eh? If we will choose, nobody will be in Sierra Leone. If God say, okay, Olamide, you say, yes, God Almighty, where do you want to be born? Maybe I will not have been born because I will be looking at America. I'll be looking at Australia. Well, God, maybe make me Australia. Okay, no. Make me Swedish. No. Nobody will come to Africa. In fact, only Africa will be populated. Maybe we start to have people coming back in 5 years, and they will only go to Kenya, to Nigeria, to Ghana, to Gambia. And even people now will choose Guinea. But why Sierra Leone? Because of the barriers. Am I saying something? So Jephthah, the Bible says, was born of an harlot. Continue, sir. Continue. Put it on the screen. That is where we'll go, and then we'll fix our eyes on. Let's go. And Gilead's wife bare him sons. So the father had a wife. But it was not Jephthah's fault. All right? Are you following me? What is not of your making should not be a vehicle for you to create a barrier. Well, it is because of where we were born. Well, it is because of nobody in the family has this. No, it's not correct. You are born different. If you have a different fingerprint and you have a different DNA, that means those patterns you should not follow. So the wife had sons, and his sons and his wife's sons, so he grew up, and they thrust out Jephthah. So they were all together. Am I correct? And they grew up. Now they threw him out. And they said to him, thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman. Are you listening to me? Don't let circumstances, don't allow any circumstance in life. Circumstance will come. They will come. They will come. People today, they said about me 10 years ago, 10, even 15 years ago, because I've been here for a very long time. Well, maybe 30 years ago, people said he will never be a good pastor because he's slow. He's slow. He don't talk fast. He's slow. If his grace is here, he will tell you, even in meeting, he still tells me, hey, Pastor, like they do and slow. But I eventually reach where I want to. So don't let the circumstance, even if you stammer, Moses stammered and overcome the barriers. Because he wanted shortcut, he said, give me Aaron. And Aaron came and there was problem. No, even if you are disabled, you can. So don't let the circumstance bring you to a point where you create barriers for yourself, especially spiritual barriers, emotional. Well, it is because now I am 85. That is why. You can do it if you can do it. I have never, one man say, I know your success is because you went. I have never darkened my face in an institution that teaches Bible. Never. All I know is engineering. That is what I know, and that is what I studied, and that is what I did. But I never made the circumstance create a barrier. Say, well, no, and you know, say, I studied this, so I cannot do this. No, I never get emotional. I never allow the circumstance to manipulate me. Neither did I get a kind of negative thinking. And from there on, I started to study. I started to know things. Am I reaching you? Okay. Thou shalt not inherit in a father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman. You see, ignorance is something that the body has to overcome, that we have to overcome, or else we'll always be in bondage. We'll always have spiritual barrier. Ignorance. Jephthah, they grew up together. When it came to time to share things, in fact, Jephthah was wrong. When I checked, it was very, very ignorant. Because in Israel at that time, as long as you are the son of the father, you inherit. You inherit. You know, it is not legitimate children that inherit. It is the sons of the father, whether you are legitimate or so in ignorance. And some of us create barriers in ignorance. As from today, 2018, anything you don't understand, find out. Find out. Find out. A young woman came for deliverance, and it is my family, it is my this, it is my that. We have demon, we have so, we have that, we have all like, you know, we have this mommy water, papa water, pikin water, every kind of water they have. I listen her. I listen her. And so they told me so. We went to a prayer so. We went to this so. I listened her. And I started to ask about her family. And it was just ignorance. It was just ignorance. It is not the mami water. It is not nothing like that. It is just pure blank ignorance. What she attributed to demons was a feud, a quarrel that took place long before they were born. Their great-grandfathers had a little quarrel, the two brothers. And so they said words to each other. And so the family, when this born, they don't. There are things they don't do. Until I found out. And unfortunately for her, that young woman, she is the last in her own line. And the other side of the cousins, you know, had wanted to bully her for the property. So I found out. And they said, no, then they didn't get on show. Now they go show make this and that and that. So I took her. We went to the uncle. And I asked the uncle. I say, this young woman, I am Pastor Ola of Flaming and this and that. You know this big church pardon, big pa. But he accommodated me. And we sat. He said, okay, sit down. So I said, but she came. But since I understood the problem, Lisa explained to me. And he sat me down and said, our great-grandfather. He said, but the thing with this child, because she never understood the problem between us, between the family, she was flying like an archangel, making noise and making this, not even knowing who holds the title. And he said something to me that shocked the young. He said, I have longed for her to come and I have longed to love her because I don't have a daughter. He said, I gave birth to 6 sons. He said, ask her. her cousins are sons, are boys. I asked her, I said, true? He said, yes. True. Uncle this, he called some of them. And they are in big, he said, so I wanted to, but in ignorance. And then the uncle explained, it was a minor thing. They lived in the same compound. They lived, two brothers, they had a quarrel. And so they divided the land. And this one that had money said, we will never ever come your own side. And that was the problem that stemmed until for over 40 something years. Simple problem like that. And we solved it. And today she sits at that big house in Old Railway Line. She sits there. She has a big compound and she's making money. Ignorance. She went, she had, listen to me. Don't make people play on manipulate you. She had an aunt that understood, and that aunt manipulated her for the benefit of her children. And the uncle told her in my presence, he said, now God help you, bring this kind of man like you, now street you for be left. So now they sit down, the guy you beating them now do. So if he say you auntie na good be, say now for picking there, now it be one for do all the things there. So ignorant. So Jephthah, let's go. Verse 3. So am I saying something? Are you we're closing. Let's look at Jephthah. Then so you don't have an excuse. You don't have an excuse. Then Jephthah fled from his brethren and dwelt in the land of Tob. So take care whenever there is barrier, whenever you encounter barrier, please sit down and think properly. Don't just flee. Ask God. Ask God. Ask yourself. This year, it is a year that you should be committed to yourself. Before you flee, listen to what they tell you. All right? Then Jephthah fled from his brethren and dwelt in the land of Tob. And there were gathered vain men to Jephthah and went out with him. Even though he was with vain men. But we found out that emotionally, Jephthah did not even sit in Tob every day and say, hey, me, if by now, if I be don't dinner that host day, now so I don't get too much okay. Work hard. Christianity today, we don't want to work. We don't want to work. Work hard. We have to work hard. He worked hard. We think it is just where favor. The favor of God goes with hard work. It goes with hard work. Favor goes with hard work. It is when you are doing something that God will pick you out. How can you have favor? How would you have favor if you sleep all day? God will go and wake you up, grab, go take the job na Standard Bank. Even if you say, I claim it, we'll put a ladder for you to walk, to climb the ladder. And that is work. You have to climb. So please, he fled. Take care where you flee to because of barrier. Or else it will create more barriers. Are you listening to me? Huh? So take care where you flee. And when you flee, don't let the situation there, don't manipulate you and bring emotion and control you emotionally. Okay, are we together? So please, let's finish it. Verse 4. Then Jephthah, verse 4. And it came to pass in process of time that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And we know what happened. They came. And if Jephthah was there and just sitting there, letting his emotion run and have a set of thinking that was negative, they would not have come back and asked him to go and fight for them. Let me say to you today, it is not where you find yourself. It is not. He found himself with vain people, worthless boys, area boys, Area boys. He found himself. One day, we had to play. Manchester United was to play. I don't remember which team. And then at home, I go pop, and they say subscription. Eh? So listen to me. So I told them bye bye. Don't on my. I have my Manchester United vest with Pastor Ola at the back. I don't have a number because I'm the senior player, So I don't have a number. I can go in and out of the team anytime. So I dashed down. I dashed down, and I with my Manchester United vest, my short trousers, and my crepe, and I walked into the telecenter, the one down there. And then and they were shouting, "Hey, look at this!" They were saying all kind of. You shall be the telecenter. The bad word you're not to talk. So I went in, but the man who owns the telecenter, he knows me. And so he said, no pay. And he took me, he gave me a seat, and I sat down, and we started to watch. And the two, you shall be the Bobo and they. And they missed at Marshall missed, and he said something. They turned to me. He said, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. And the other one said something. They said by the time they flinked their free talk 3 times, then somebody said, "Hey, Pastor there." And they say, "Hey, Lord have mercy." So this man, hey, so now the pastor, this is what they sitting at the ear. And this is pastor. Say the game done. Nobody no course. Nobody. In fact, we scored. They don't even allow. So influence. What am I saying? Don't let the surrounding influence you. Influence the surrounding. And I do go there. I still look game there. I do. When July one morning, I say, okay, you look Nigeria, we will see. I do my boys there. And I'm influencing them slowly. So don't make anything bring a barrier upon you. So Jephthah, the Bible says, even though it was around there, if I had gone there, don't please, I'm stressing emotion. Don't be emotional. If it happens, it has happened. Rise up and push. And just forget about it and go forward. This year, focus. I told the church, and I want to tell you as I round up, focus. Focus. Just focus. Why a lot of us have a lot of barrier. You see, let's take Jephthah. Jephthah had plenty of options. He could have gathered the gang to come back and fight his brother, 2 of us. He could have gathered them. They could have come back, burn the host. Say, now where the girls, would they burn the host? That's what true. That's what like he said, no, burn the host. Then come back, then burn the host. No, he never chose those options. He never got emotional. He focused and said, okay, yes, they asked me out. That is a barrier. Now I am in a difficult situation, but let me focus. So focus. That is one thing that will take us out of barriers. Focus. The Berlin Wall. Okay, for those of us who came, you correct me. When I was trying to read and study. The Berlin Wall, it was a wall that was East Germany and West Germany. Okay, fine. This before it was one Germany, and they had quarrel. Quarrel will come even with nations. So your own quarrel is not small quarrel. It's just small quarrel. Why not cross and go and meet your uncle again and say, okay, I'm sorry. My papa can say, sorry, you know, boss crosses. Once you get what you want. So be focused. So they say it was a whole nation. They had this dispute. And so they came one day and just run a wall between the streets like this. So this were east, this were west. And the day they made peace, they wanted to bring the wall down. And everybody was, they were trying to knock the wall down. And a set of East Germans went to a particular point in the street. Like I read, they went middle and they focused. For 4 days, they hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall, like Jericho. On the 4th day, it came down. East and West Germany, for the first time, there was unification. And today we have the German Republic, but it was not so before. They focused. Everybody was hitting the wall different side. It's Germans over this side, they hit and so. But these 4, they focused. It's Germans, they focused. They say, yeah, this point. We don't care if the wall short yonder. We don't care if the barrier long yonder. This point, they hit them. And finally, when they crack and the whole wall came down, all man cross. So focus. Some of us will have too many things we do. Too many things we do. Never look at somebody and say, because he do 4 things, you do 4 things. Not to your ability. It will create barrier for you. Yeah. So please, Jephthah could have, but please don't. You see, barriers will, when we allow them, we don't have good vision. When we allow them, it blocks our vision. It blocks our vision. There's a story I think I read on what? No, Bishop, his grace told me. Bishop told me that story. He said 2 people were sick, and one was the first one. The first man was near the window, and the other is by his side. But this one by his side cannot see the window. And so this man will ask his friend, he said, please, what is happening outside? And he will look outside and say, oh, the birds are singing. There are roses, there are this, there are that. And to cut a long story short, they continued like that. They continued like that. And one day, this man was removed. I don't remember if he died or was discharged. Okay, Auntie Mrs. Kosen knows the story. Yeah. So, and this other man was transferred to that same place. So now he had the opportunity. And he looked over the window. I said, what? All these years, all this time, where is this birds and this thing? Over the window was a big wall. Was a very big wall. But this man every day gave hope to his companion that what was he seeing? And in fact, the man was even blind. He was blind. Friends, you have in you what is called imagination. Imagination. And it was imagination that created you. Am I correct? Am I correct? In the beginning, the earth was without form and it was void. Nothing was there. And God used his imagination and imagined a tree and said, let there be trees. And God sat down and imagined. So what are you imagining? Some of us, it is our imagination that is causing the barrier. Start imagining to see yourself grow. Start imagining to see yourself overcome the barrier. His grace was telling me about a thief. He asked this thief man, big thief man. So his grace asked him, he said, who na one thief? Waiting at the thief who na the afraid? He said, fence, dog, and something. Then he said, who una one go thief? Who una one go thief? Waiting una the do. So before we go thief, Pastor Ola, would they imagine? Say, if he not get, then they imagine. Say, hey, Pastor Ola, na us, he get $8,000. He gets this. They so imagine that the imagination, they pump them. Then they imagine that even when them, so that they pump them and bring them to that even if I get an 13-feet wall, because of the imagination that they go over. He say yes. He say how the other and they do. He say they tell them say Isayanda. They say bra. Yes. He say yes bra. They don't fire up now. They say, low claim, low claim. If not die, we go die. But that $13,000, they go pull and the guy say, man. So let your imagination, let your what? Imagination this year run wild. And as it run wild, let it be positive. Are we okay? And as I close, all right, I want you to know that the vision, your movement cannot be restricted. You will allow it. Only you can allow where you go. Am I correct? Only you can allow where you go. So don't let anything restrict you. Don't let the barriers of life restrict you. Anything that restricts you, you allowed it. Am I correct? Am I correct? So focus, think positive, and be determined. Anything that restricts you, anything you allows it. You see this thing? This thing. In closing, are you listening to me? Are you watching me? You see this pulpit? This pulpit. Are you seeing it? You sure you are seeing it? I can be here for 8 years because I allow myself to be here 8 years. In any barrier, there is a way out. Even if this thing was up to here and I'm here, I have a lot of choice. I could climb over it. You see this? I can go between this thing and get out. So in closing, my grandmother told me a story in closing. He said one day they took an elephant and they tied the elephant. Big elephant, they tied the elephant. And after a while, they just loosed the elephant. They placed a barrier and they loosed the elephant. So they decided to take a thread and tie it on the elephant because of the wrong thinking, because of the emotional control, because of the manipulation. The elephant thought that a thread was just round, it cannot break loose. Because it still has that barrier mentality. So nothing will keep you where you are unless you want that thing to keep you where you are. Now I'm around this thing. Look at all of us who preach with this barrier here. Some go around it this way. Some comes around it this way. Another speaker will come and it will reverse this way and then come out this way. But we all come out. So whatsoever way you use, God wants to accelerate you. Break the barrier. Be determined. Be focused and work hard. God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much, Pastor Ola. I'm not the MC for today, but I just step in whilst we are waiting for the guest minister to come. Thank you very much. How many of us are blessed? Yeah, definitely.